Where am I? Maybe looking around will help.
Weak.
Hello everyone, it is I, the Flame King, and welcome to the first ever SuperFlameKing03 Direct. Here I will be announcing all of my up-and-coming projects for the year of 2025 and perhaps even beyond. What you just saw was a trailer for my most recent project, Sonic Frontiers 2, a hypothetical take on what the next big mainline Sonic game could look like, complete with voice acting done by yours truly, as well as my younger sister Oreo. Those who have been following me for a bit know that this project has been in the works for quite a while, but has also had several promised release dates that have come and gone with no avail. There have been several technical difficulties on my end, including stuff that required me to completely restart all over again, so I would like to thank you all for your patience. I will for sure complete it and have it released early 2025, with hopes that it will be done specifically during January, if not February or March. I will be sure to keep you all posted, mainly over on my Discord server, the Flame King Empire, which all of you can join completely for free by clicking the link in the top of the description below. Once Sonic Frontiers 2 is done and complete, I will be imitating the classic Sonic Twitter takeovers by doing a Sonic Discord takeover, where my sister and I will voice act Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Eggman, Shadow, and, of course, the mysterious new character who was teased in the trailer. I can't wait to show you all more about her. All of the questions and answers, of course, will also eventually be uploaded onto my channel after the event is over. I also wanted to take this time to mention something else that's a bit new for my channel. I'm a young creator just starting out who wants to share lots of awesome and amazing stories with you all, but it's been a bit of a struggle. That's why I've opened a Patreon, where individuals who want to help with the cause can donate and get some additional behind the scenes content right back. By this I mainly mean concept art for various projects of mine, including not one but two completely different story drafts for Sonic Frontiers 2, as well as for my starter Pokemon, who have appeared at the end of every video, and more. Plus, any and all of my videos going forward will be uploaded to Patreon 1 week before I upload it on my channel. While I unfortunately don't have an upload schedule yet, I've learned the hard way not to make any promises until I have myself completely put together. I will say that from now on, I will only ever upload videos on Saturdays. The money you donate will go directly back into the channel, with me hopefully getting an editor, so that way most of the problems I keep running into don't persist, as well as more commissions to better show off the characters and worlds I have for my stories. With all that being said, I mentioned them earlier, so I should probably give an update on my Pokemon idea, Pokemon Plus and Pokemon Minus. Unfortunately, I do not have at this time any significant updates to be made, or even promises. I will say, however, that I do hope to do more with this project in the future, even if the actual 10th generation of Pokemon has been announced or even released. Pokemon Plus and Minus take place in the Nioa region, a region I have designed to not only be based on colonial and Mesoamerica, but also my home. Because of that, this is a project I will not be abandoning anytime soon. However, there are other projects that are smaller in scope and easier to share that I will be working on first. That being said, once I'm able to commission more artists, I would like to redo my intro video just once I'm able to also show off the evolutions for my starters, Elabud, Colty, and Aguapa. I hope you all look forward to more updates soon. Speaking of older projects I wish to continue, Multiversal University is currently in a bit of a tough spot. I had previously announced that the first episode was scheduled to release in January 2025. I'm sorry to say, but that is no longer possible. I ran into some technical difficulties, communication from me to the others I was working with were not the best, and the project kind of died out, except for the occasional ask from newcomers about voice acting, even though I had already said that voice acting is covered. I love the story I have made for Multiversal University, but since it has kind of died off thanks to what I have mentioned, as well as a myriad of other problems, the show has moved into a bit of a gray area, and I will only persist with it with your help. Right now, I am in the mindset that a few things need to happen before I start working on it seriously again. First of all, support on Patreon. That is mainly so I can take what I earn there and redirect it to those who want to help so I can allow for the best quality. Secondly, the original animating style I had proposed is not going to work, both due to time constraints as well as those who have already shown up beginning to move it in a different direction. But I think we might need to do something arguably easier than what we have been. I previously said that Multiversal University won't necessarily be a Gmod animation, but can be if that's all we can get. But now I'm saying that this is specifically what I'm looking for. I imagine this should make things easier going forward. The current plan is to record and animate as many episodes as possible before January of 2026, so we have an entire year to get this thing off the ground if we still want it. But of course, this will be a if you guys want it thing. As there are other projects that have popped up that are easier for me to do on my own that I can easily put more focus into. So my attention will go there until the channel can grow more, which, as someone who wants to grow on the platform, this is the most logical step. If you would like to help, join my Discord server, the Flame King Empire, again, it's in the description below, where there will be a channel specifically for helping with Multiversal, and I will even have the scripts for the entirety of episodes 1 and 2 put on there for free access to everyone. Speaking of seeing the channel grow, I want to talk for a sec about analytics and goals that I have for 2025. As of writing this script, I am just barely under 100 subscribers, around 70 or so. And I want to thank each and every one of you. I wish I could do it by name, but not only is that too time consuming, but YouTube just straight up won't let me see everyone that subscribed to me. Only the most recent people that have turned on the ability for me to see or something weird like that. Unless there's something I'm missing, but that's besides the point. Obviously, for this coming year, I would like to reach 100 subscribers, but that's a pretty standard and obvious thing to shoot for in my opinion, especially going based on how things have already been going. My hopes is that for the next SuperFlameKing03 Direct in January 2026, that I will have at least 200 subscribers, which I don't think is too far-fetched of a goal. I don't know what to do when I get to either 100 or 200 to celebrate either of those milestones. Maybe you guys could suggest something in the comments, or maybe suggest things over on the Flame King Empire. What I do know is this: Sonic Frontiers 2, Pokemon Plus and Minus, Multiversal University, and even all the other projects I have for in the future all have one thing in common. They each have brand new characters created specifically for these projects. People love characters and typically latch onto them. That's even what I proudly display on my channel bin, my favorite characters. I imagine that over time, each of you will have characters that I have created that will be your favorite, and that is something I get really excited thinking about. I love imagining people's reactions to not only the new character I've made for Sonic Frontiers 2, but some of the new characters and Pokemon I've made for Pokemon Plus and Minus, and even some of the characters that have come up for my future projects. That's why I also want to share another goal with you. This one's for a bit further down the road, but for if and when I reach 1,000 subscribers, whenever that may be, I will begin to work on a shop where these characters can be bought. Whether it be plushies, figurines, keychain stickers, or maybe something else. Who knows? But we'll find out when we get there. In the meanwhile, thank you all so much for watching. I hope to make 2025 to be a great year. And to show you all that, I actually have one more thing to close this all off. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you all enjoy this little teaser in the rest of your year. Keep dreaming.